Hi, I'm Elise Sjostrom, and this is my daughter Lucy.
Hi, I'm Lucas Sjostrom.
Hi, I'm Linda Jennison.
Hello, I'm Jerry Jennison.
I grew up on a farm with 100 dairy cows in southern Minnesota, and after I graduated high school, I went to college to learn more about dairy science at the University of Minnesota, where I met Elise. We lived in Vermont and Wisconsin for 2 jobs I had in the dairy industry, and then returned home to fulfill Elise's dream.
I always enjoyed working with the animals and growing up on the farm, and decided that I wanted to get involved in the cheese industry. Ever since, I've kind of dedicated my life to cheese. So I went to the University of Minnesota, learned about food marketing and how to provide a quality, safe dairy product, and have learned about cheese making in Vermont and Wisconsin, and now we brought that back home to my family's dairy farm. Where we are making cheese right here on the farm.
I've been a dairy farmer my whole life. I knew I wanted to be a dairy farmer since I was 10 years old, and I started dairying farming in 1979 on my own. Married my wife that same year and brought her into my operation. We rented a couple of farms before we moved here in 1983, and we have built this farm up to 200 cows and 250 acres of land, and have brought in our daughter and her husband to make them part of the operation.
As dairy producers, we take our occupation really seriously. We feel really proud of the fact that we provide food for people, and we provide not only nutritious food, but food that tastes really good. So we hope that you enjoy the products that we produce.
When we moved here, there was just a few old buildings, and some of those buildings are still here. The old house, the old dairy barn is still here, and the granary, which is directly behind me, which was at that time used for storing grain. Now we use it as a storage barn for storing old lumber or scrap lumber. Onto the dairy barn, we expanded out the front, which includes our milking parlor now. On the side of the barn, we've built an area for special needs, which includes cows that have just had calves, where we can watch them close. On the back of the barn, we built a barn for the milking cows, so that there's a place where they can be out of the weather and we can feed them comfortably. In this area here is the dry cow area, which is for the pregnant cows, where they get fed a ration that gets them ready to have a live, healthy calf. Off this way is the cheese plant, and across the pond is a new home.